Arses and thingses and stuffses and helloses. And how's it's goingses. Make sure I'm on the right tab. Window. There we go. How's it going, Drake and Jay? If you're still around. I know you go to sleep around this time, Jay. Yay, you are still around. Hello. Okay, everyone's got their stuff spent. Yeah.
Get lost.
On your here I come. Cast dance.
I never miss.
Vacuum blade.
I can shatter any steel.
Got fires.
I've got this. Let Marksman handle it.
Fixing this.
Cutting your dreams.
Oh, little on that. Okay.
Freeze laser.
Let me free you. Turbo demon fang. Lunar rondo. You're mine. The official deal. Clear for us a path.
Hurricane strike.
Here I come.
Freeze laser.
Silly. Are you okay over there?
Training is paying off.
Yes.
That's good. There's the person. Probably not going to be very talkative tonight, but is here. Yay! Glad you're here, Jack. Hope you're alright. I see you're right. I do plan on going to bed shortly. Good. Get some sleeps. Sleeps is good for you. Trust me, I should know. I need it. But thank you. I'm going to return to work. Gathering food. Now. Oh, hey, a sashimi recipe. Wasn't that one of the titles? No. Yes. Kisara has a title for cooking sashimi. Ooh, gold chunks. Multiple gold chunks out of that. So, how's it going with everyone while we run around and wait for Tarige to wake up? Can't fight those. Don't mind sneaking to the other side to get some pepper, though. Haha. Rhino things.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You picked the wrong fight. Come and face me. Searing gale.
Ow, rude.
In an instant.
Oh, yay.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
Did that say deal 10,000 or more damage when that popped up?
Oh, is this adjustment? Better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Move stand.
Let's dispose of the trash.
No, I have Mike in my throat.
Our next resource here.
Blade, take this.
Tiger
All yours, Kisara.
A bee crystal slash. Always fun. Oh, did I do it in time? I didn't.
No sooner said than done. You want it? Come get me. I'm ready. Dissli, this one's got your name on it.
Can you take it?
A freezing storm.
Poor things aren't standing a chance.
Wow, look what I just found.
What the? Hey, look, it's the friendo that we couldn't beat yesterday.
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
Not staying out of its way.
Should probably stay out of its way for now. Okay, silver chunks. Alright. Gonna head over to this merchant to sell some stuff and then
You guys want to
check the campfire for sashimi.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. 36. Huh. I guess it's nice to have more options, but it's actually more cost effective to just get multiple orange gels.
Better to get both.
Yeah, I mean, money-wise. If you can't afford them, yeah. But I'm just saying, it's $1,800 for 30%, and 3 times that price for only double the return. So orange gels are better.
Means have twice as much immediately.
Yes, I'm just saying orange gels are better cost-effective-wise. I'm
Mm.
not saying we should never get pineapple gels.
Mm.
Alright. And camp. Yes. Let's see what sashimi does for us, besides give Kisara a title.
Probably defense.
Before resting. Experience boost. %8 more experience in battle.
Sounds like a great way to be more experienced.
Yeah.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Let's see what it gets her.
All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
No, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Not a smart
Hey,
idea.
yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
Wait, would
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
Alphin's taste buds still be that deadened now that he can feel pain?
I think the deadening happens in the nerves. Also, he enjoys the taste because it's something about what he could taste.
Yeah, but the thought process there was that since he couldn't feel stuff, the extreme spice was something he could actually taste. Would that not have changed now that the limit on him feeling stuff is gone?
Bye, Jay.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Rest well, Jay.
There's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Must be late.
Let me think. Well,
Must be
have I ever
late.
told you about
Why?
my army days?
Because
Back
he
when I used to
remembers.
serve under a Danon master.
Yeah,
Oh.
but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep
Yeah,
talking
you're a
like
good man,
that,
Alfred.
you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I
Didn't-
think it's time we go to sleep.
You're now closer to Shion. Yeah,
Okay.
catch and fillet. Allows you to unleash one more normal attack during combo. Neat. Havoc Thrust. Power Strike. Series of forward flying kicks. What? It's not a shield attack? Gasp.
I'm surprised that she didn't ground herself with her shield.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Alright, look for a food thief in Delpharis Castle. Oh yeah, we have to go back into the castle for the main quest. Where would be good for wild boomy?
Mines. That's where things can go to explode.
At waterfall for one. At Dissli? Oh, right, we need to turn the fishing fiends thing in. Well, let's go do that real quick. And then we'll head back to the waterfall.
We finally made it.
Because this should help get some decent experience as well, hopefully. Or some decent
Probably
SP.
not.
How are things going with them ape zugles?
Okay.
We cleared them all out. Your fish are safe for the time being. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's good. Means we won't go hungry now either.
Yes.
I really do love to fish, though. Nothing beats going out and casting your trusty rod.
What?
Oh, actually, we use nets to fish here. Way easier that way.
Really?
You what? They prefer to fish in bulk, whereas you enjoy the thrill of a one-on-one battle. It's simply a difference in philosophy. If you ever need a fishing partner, I, for one, am always happy to accompany you.
Dohalim.
Dohali. Oh, things are heating up over here. Looks like you caught a real keeper yourself, friend. Anyway, thanks for all your help with them ape zoogles. Now we can fish in peace again. Hey, some gallon and some life bottles. Who needed those? Battle.
Dohalim,
Life
I'm
battles.
going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Grilled.
Offered to someone else.
Alright. Go here, and congratulations, you get to work your way up the falls.
Okay.
We've reached our destination.
Up?
Go. You have to go to the next part of the map. This was the closest fast travel.
Okay. Oh, here.
Yep. It's like 3 or 4 floors up from here.
On Boomies?
There's a quest area marked. These are viscous mass.
In the way.
But yeah, we've actually done seemingly pretty good about keeping all the subquests cleared up.
Hmm.
The heavens must be smiling.
So I figured you all might not want to move on until we can actually take out that elemental Zoogle.
Yes.
Which means getting experience elsewhere first.
Presumably.
And potentially better equipment. Dohalim's good on these.
Usually they don't stand. They jump.
Yeah.
Jump, jump, jump.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I forget. Do we have any of the extra artifacts on for experience or whatever?
Food.
I know we have food for extra experience.
Seriously?
Mm.
Is this a joke?
This one's mine.
I was curious about checking the artifacts to see what we've got active.
Be my guest. I'll smash you! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Renwell?
Unavailable.
Ah.
You picked the wrong time.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Water! This one's mine!
Boom.
So I still had room to grow.
Liberated.
Artifacts? Just to make sure. Artifacts! Right, we can turn them on and off. Put that off. That off, that off. Oh, we already have extra experience, extra SP. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
What's up? Hey, Sentient.
Welcome.
Currently just killing stuff to deal with quests and try to take on the elemental Zoogle.
Going to have to be more specific.
Hmm?
Most Zoogles have elemental associations.
Sure, there are elemental Zoogles, but there's just one, the elemental Zoogle.
There it is.
Not confusing at all.
Considering we have a quest to deal with an elemental Zoogle.
Let's see what you've got.
Allegedly.
Aw, poor wild boomies.
So even a masochist has a
They did nothing wrong.
Feeling so great. I owe you one. Here I come. Now I can let you calm.
I shall provide you.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training though.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm ready. Light burst forth.
I don't even know what a Zoogle is. It's the random enemies. It's just
Barely a
what they're
blip on our
called in
radar.
general. Like those boomies we just fought, those are Zoogles. These things, they're Zoogles.
These humans? Are they Zoogles?
I mean, probably. Zoogles in disguise.
Bow, bow, bow.
Flying free.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
We turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
No time to.
But yeah, how's it going on your end, Sentient?
I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not nearly finished yet. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
The shield exists to troll you.
Fury.
Brinwell if available.
Here I come.
Roar.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Liberation.
More crystals to sell.
We do not sell them. We shelter them.
More crystals to sell.
Shelter.
That's the way you just came from. Turn right. Yep, that way.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Nothing changed but the weather. On that note, good weather or bad weather? Because I could really go for like a light drizzle right around now.
Too bright.
I know a lot of people don't like rain, but if it's a light rain, it feels so good.
Misting.
Yeah, like slightly heavier than misting.
Chisel.
Yeah.
Not much for monsoon.
Definitely not much for rainstorm.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Fellow
You
rain
missed the
lover.
crystal.
Liberated.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Bad. I don't get that much rain here, but it's nice.
Crystal.
Get lost! Hold on to your arm. Here I come!
Can't get out of.
By the power of water! Are those arms even natural? Make it rain! Downfall! Here's a healing arm!
Here I come!
No armor. Stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Radiant light! Spirit flame! Reload!
I'm ready! Blow them away!
Kick.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Yay, more
Boomies.
boomies.
Let's see what you've got.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Let's turn up devastation!
What do you mean this one isn't normal? None of them look shiny at least.
That's it?
Or I just saw it wrong.
You take meticulous care of.
Air pressure!
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
Yoink. Eliminating.
Get lost!
Come and face me!
Not in your dreams!
Casters.
A little bit of everything.
To stop you dying?
Searing gale! My turn!
Make it rain! You've got a knack for battle. That's what I like to hear.
I'm not done! Searing gale!
Things take so much to break their shells.
In an instant! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
Switch spear! Piercing!
Nearly done for.
In your deck, then tonight's meal is on you.
Keep going.
Now what to make?
That's what I like to hear.
Eliminated.
Is that all of them? Or enough of them? You should just be able to hold. Oh yeah. Pelagian Zoogle mascot. Report back to the client. Alright, yeah. Probably be better fast traveling out of here than trying to escape.
Close to top anyways.
Are you though?
Dodge.
Hmm?
Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Dodge, duck, and doge.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Yeah, I'll take care of the ranch.
Pigs.
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 What did we get this for? Awakened battle chain bonus. Increases the combat points earned when you win a battle while in an awakened state. Huh.
Nice.
XPG. GP hurt stored upon enemy defeat. Still want this one next, but cool. Are there any other titles we're about to randomly get? That's artifact types. This is a quest. Okay. Nothing else listed way over here. Nothing. Nothing. Okay.
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Aw, Law not thinking about what people are actually saying.
Crystal.
Yep, yeah, some silver chunks out of it. It's not bad. Yay, you reached the top of the ladder. What's next?
Top of a ladder.
Finally, some open space again.
Miss the closed space.
What you looking for?
Things from nature.
Hmm?
Seeing objectives.
Mm.
We should be able to cook here.
Liberation.
Always be liberating.
Job's never done.
There.
Look, enemies to attack. Oh.
What's that huge Zuko over there? Stay far away from that thing, Rinwell.
Save up first? Yeah.
Professional disagreement.
What, with saving?
Of staying away.
Ah. Well, good luck. Have fun.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Regenerate!
Just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Leave the enemy arms to me.
Here, place here. This one's mine.
You must be tired of healing. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad
This ends now!
Huh, you let it get back up. Why'd you let it get back up?
So it could go down again.
Hmm.
Never stand around. So it could go back down again.
Ah. You let it get up to knock it down again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Quarter of the way there.
Hmm. There it is.
Take it down.
Much obliged.
Hmm. So the toss up between whether you'd want to group them up so that AoE stuff can hit, or separate them so that they don't hit when not actually targeting you. Or not actually how am I trying to word that?
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I worded that poorly. It made more sense in my head. I did not sleep well today.
Coming through. Ha! Now,
Performance seems to be better so far.
That's good.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
Might have wanted to stay in the healing circle.
Mistakes were made.
searing gale.
Rip.
Rip. Pineapple.
Art expert coming through.
Core break.
All together, everyone. Not on my watch.
Strike. Not today. You're mine. I'm not done. Dragon swarm. Try this.
Over halfway.
Where are you going? Hold on to your art. Here I come.
Grinwell for the other two.
Playing nice.
I'm in your deck door.
Oh, too late.
It wasn't allowing me. I was hitting it multiple times.
Mm. Need some water to cool you down there, Alphen. I found you and Chet. Neat. Neat.
Unfortunate.
What are friends for if we can't depend on them?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
It's over.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitate not in your dreams.
They seem to usually cast multiple at a time.
Devastation.
Yeah.
Rising Phoenix.
Core break.
Yay, maybe the others want to attack you
Last lift up.
while you're healing up.
Here goes.
Devastation. This should do it.
Oh, got a quarter health left.
Stay away from my friend. Now I can let loose. Vacuum blade. Last lift up.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Searing gale.
Ready. Resuscitate.
You're mine. There.
Don't mind if I do.
Vacuum blade.
Mega ray.
The enemy's on the road.
Ignite.
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle.
Do we have them where we want them, though?
I can't
Correct.
ignore the pain,
Hold on.
and I'll try to be more careful.
Ran off CP.
Rip.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Forgive me.
I let my guard down.
Blah, 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 magic. Don't mind if I
Don't think that'll ever knock you the laugh out of me. Rinwell's blah 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 magic.
Emergency situation.
Astral energy! Whoa, hey, one at a time!
There you go.
You do have to fill the spot.
Hmm. Understood.
I feel like me. Here we go again.
And Rinwell's almost dead already.
Working on it. Hmm.
Inferno crossing from beyond. I can't leave the chargers to. Hey, this one's mine. This one's mine. Thunder touch.
Back in action. I'm not good at commentary.
No, you're fine.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation, not on my Here, let me help.
And you're down again.
This can't be happening.
And you're down again.
Out of life.
Hmm.
Going in. On guard.
Hmm.
Surrender.
I can do
Yeah, that's cool.
Here we go again. Talon Hurricane!
Firmament render.
Is it just me or are we
Hmm.
checkmating?
Palm situation.
No, it's fine.
I think we might be.
So, good time to run?
Never surrender. Arts.
You've got
Doesn't
this.
it?
Doesn't he have a self-buffing skill? I think it's on the ultimate set.
Yes.
Steel! Watch it! Tectonic punch!
Well. Oh. Has to connect.
Rip.
Nearly had it.
Mm-hmm.
Messed up.
Oh, should probably reload to get
believe
the items
this.
back, though.
Hmm. Oh, one moment.
don't make eye contact with it.
Made eye contact. Have to battle now.
God,
I have
where is its eyes?
bad feeling about this.
Up there.
Vacuum blade.
Maybe throw Shion's boost out.
Where
The
are
enemy
you going?
wields
You'll
Hmm.
see about that.
Hmm.
Waiting for its exactly the man of the hour.
I'd say if you don't get it this time, probably do some more quest stuff and come back to it.
Sounds good.
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on opposite, Vholran.
Rude.
Now I can let loose.
Still technical difficulties.
Yeah. Oh, I never did actually check that, did I?
No.
No, Discord decided it wanted to close, though.
Escape. Burn in hell.
The everlasting darkness. Negative gate.
Try this.
They smite with blackened blade.
Yum.
Nice.
Here I come.
He is. See health yo-yo properly. To my strategy at least. Hmm.
Hmm.
Don't mind if I do. Will this help?
Be able to line them up for Shion's attack again.
They scatter
Came to
far.
my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with
I got a couple of them.
Shion.
water. Hear my call.
Reload with a lemon gel.
Yep.
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Can't move.
They don't like you, do they?
Probably not. Hmm. Strange.
Madness.
Rude.
Can't believe they don't like someone who came up and attacked them unprovoked.
Their face provoked me.
I'm gonna need more. Rising try this.
Power of water. On guard.
Infernal torrent. Here I come.
I never miss. How do you like being pounded into
Is that a
shape?
healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Alright, less than half.
I'll take you all on.
That's positional reset.
Flare to Malika.
Or not.
Art sealed.
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Gale. Here I come. Escape. You picked the wrong fight. Here I come.
I got or broke something.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm not done.
Good thing Alphen likes lemon.
Yum.
Hmm?
The zesty flavor. Unstoppable.
Very true.
Triple boost break.
Okay, here I go. Try this.
Down to a quarter.
Next time you pause, might be a good time to throw an orange gel.
Orange or pineapple?
I would say orange.
We've almost got this. I'll bring you back from hell. I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
23,000 left.
Yeah, you might get this.
Calling mark. Calling mark.
Mm-hmm. You kind of back down there, Alphen.
That one was not my fault.
Oh, nice.
Eliminated.
Good job.
Clap, 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 clap.
And you got an astral flower. Ooh.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Bunch of SP, EXP. Nice.
The key is to blow it up strategically. Strategically means that it's never not blown up.
But with that, do you want to go back to the capital and then...
Yes.
Alright.
How about we take a slight early break?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Do you want to do anything before break?
You guys want to rest here?
Let me check the SP before... Nope. Yep. Hey, Speedy Chef.
Sorry for a quiet performance.
Let's get that. Can't afford, can't afford, can't afford. Okay.
Yeah. Alphen is reliable heavy damage.
Yeah?
And between 3 characters, you could keep them in down state. Xian knocks their enemies out. Alphen can hit it because it's a Zoogle. And Renwell can dispel its magic, which is its major attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
Save?
well done. Yeah, just saved.
Alright. See you in a few minutes.
Alright, back in a few.
There it goes. There it goes. Sorry about being a little late, everyone. I had to use the bathroom after I eliminated everyone. It's only you and me now. You and you and you and... How do I alt tab back into the... Oh, there it goes. No. Elimination and bathroom are two different things. That's just a weird idea. I'm a lady. I do not destroy toilets. I utilize them to their fullest. Actually, that doesn't sound much better.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
A solid ceramic toilet could take someone out, I'm pretty sure. If you want to go that way. Oh. That's the Boomy West. How did it all go with the Boomies?
Yeah.
Well, great. We brought back some with us. Great, let me see.
Ooh.
Whoa, there they are. Such cute little freaks you are. I still don't get it.
Did it?
Thanks a million. With these little guys, I can draw pictures of Boomies and make stuffed animals that look like them. Once these things take off, I'm going to be super famous and popular. Ha! Someone's got it all figured out. Sounds like this place is in good hands.
Really?
You really think so? Thanks for all your help. I'm going to make Boomies the mascot of this entire city. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Oh no. So Hoodle's like, no. No problem. I'll be the first one in line to buy one of your stuffed animals once they're ready. Hoodle doesn't want to lose attention.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
Ah, he's feeling threatened by a rival.
Pretty. Okay, that's another. Oh, we never grabbed this, or is this new? Did you get rid of the scary thing?
Yeah.
We sure did. There's nothing for you to be afraid of now. Really, it didn't hurt you, did it? Apparently, it hurt a couple altar souls. Nope, I'm fine because I'm a big, strong grown-up. That's the story we'll tell. Thanks, lady. You're so kind. I love you. Aw, this kid's not hiding his feelings for you, Renwell. Now try not to wander off town on your own from now on, okay? Okay, see you later, Boom Boom later.
Seriously?
Lady. Haha, so he still thinks I'm loud and booming. I guess I'm okay with it. Go get them, Barky boys.
Hey!
What are you talking about? I already did. Is that a quest on? Yes, it is. Lightning Princess. Oh, Max AG. The most useless skill for Renwell, it feels like sometimes. Might as well. And we'll just kind of sit on the SP until Nyx is back. Which I don't think he's coming back, guys. Not today. Which is why you'll have me. Nothing can possibly go wrong. I just wanted to make sure everything's good. Because I don't have all my gels.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Alright. Not really within our accessible range. Alright, how does that help? I'll take it.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Unfortunately, we did. That's been a bit since we've restocked. Yeah, I say that even though we restocked at the beginning of the session because we never even fully restocked then. Running, 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 running. Alright. Food Thief is actually a proper quest. And because we can't go to these still... Oh, there's this! Alright. Oh, unfortunately, we don't actually have anything we could do besides advancing the main quest. Let's keep going. And side quests just kind of get funneled when you're stuck in one place. Oh. These are not wings meant to be bound. It's a nice temple. Evil vibe aside. I'm just fast traveling here. Or I can't. Of course. By the time I want to do anything, I can't.
Are you really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Doubt that this is going to go so smoothly. It's a nice place, but I guess some people would find it gaudy. We've been through like 4 loading screens by now, by my own machinations. Oh, it's a Rena.
Very well.
Alright, you're clear, you can leave.
Well,
Huh, somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see him there.
hey,
So you're the guys hoarding all the rations.
Pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll say it one more time. Get back to your... They're running things as if he was still there. What's this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Vholran.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are? Doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just Danans from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Vholran soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Which is why they're going to die very quickly. And
Allow me to help. I'm in your deck, Dillon. Then tonight's meal is on you.
This ends now!
Consider your
that didn't look helpful. Huh?
That's my cue!
shut him down.
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
And good. So it wasn't a Dan stockpiling the rations, it was some Vholran's soldiers hiding out inside his castle. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it. What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Vholran? I don't think they have the capacity to think this through. What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Vholran is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to only think of orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Danans here. Looking back at it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. If that's true, then why haven't they been hiding out here? They haven't been hiding out here? They've just been going about their business as usual? I guess so. Everyone here was Vholran's slave, both Dans and Rans alike. That's the kind of rump he was running. That doesn't explain why hell didn't break loose with these guys once Vholran was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. Months has passed since Vholran vanished. Entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't, to any degree, has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it were business as usual. Whatever the reasons, we can't let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Ahem. Let's be carefully, men. I am Lord Dolim, El Quartes. I have an order for you. Lord Dolim? But sir, we serve.
Well?
Lord Vholran has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Fremen law, you must all pledge your allegiance to me. So, you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect Fremen rule of law, yes, that's precisely correct. Of course we shall follow your orders, Lord Dolim.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into barracks and speak with Gagne once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Pragmatism. Funny thing about all of this is that I actually need to go to the end to get healing up. Who knows what'll happen?
We finally made it.
Everyone's cagey. Oh, I'm going to skip food because there's just... yeah. Maybe. Allegedly speaking.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Vholran's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dissli.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
They probably just don't want bloodshed.
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant.
Oh, he's disappointed.
Stopped. Not even for a day.
Oh, hey, he
So
kind of
many
waked up.
people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it.
Even if
I
you
want to
did
create a
get the right
society where
person.
people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
That is time for the brainwashing to break.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh no, nothing.
It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Vholran was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Heros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You
Yeah.
mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so
I mean, forgetting
easily,
the
at
pain
least.
isn't the point.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Something of a issue is that this game is saying a lot of what you do and don't do, but not why you do things, how you do those things, and to what ends you do those things. That's not to advocate for just slaughtering Rena in some form or another. It's Is that just gonna be everyone? Huh. You know, that's gonna be a thing, yeah. Yoink. Sorry, increased attack elemental attack after guarding.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever
Didn't
think
expect
about
a
good
reflection when I should have.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Like, obviously I'm not saying, oh, well, they need to execute the Renan in some glorious way or something. No, but people's minds really do kind of seem to shoot to, do I do the things, or do I just drop the things and pretend that the reason I wanted to do them never happened? Kind of like violence here.
Where are you going?
It's not really
Since
good
when do I
meth
need your permission
approach.
to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Heros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not
You're
anyone's
hot
fault.
and you're cold.
Not really.
You're in and you're out.
Then why?
Please
Why
just
we
drop it.
break up,
I don't
we
wanna
kiss,
talk
we
about it.
make up.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
like... Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Oh, that Ganon fell. Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with himself, but still. He was so close to finally living like a normal human being too. Damn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there. Got it? I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
This isn't going to go over well.
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. It's okay, I know. You do? Then why are you lying? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
All right.
Forget about your work, better yet, think of tending to your son as your last task for today. Very well, I'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
Yeah,
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Oh, okay. A terrible ruler of his kingdom. Maybe,
Quite the little adventure we went on.
but here's my thoughts. If it has to be any one character, I think it should be Dohalim, because I don't know if you caught it earlier, but the Rena here still follow the Renan Society rule, and Dohalim's the only one with the authority of that society. Those Rena wouldn't follow Kisara. Otherwise, and I think Kisara isn't as used to running things on a large scale. That's more of what Dohalim by occupation did. But I see where you're coming from with Shield Mommy.
Yes.
I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
What, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Would a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry. Have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may save their final farewells? Not really. How could we on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Hey, some people do. How did the term escape me? Oh my god. You know, I'm looking this up. Cremation. Oh my god, I can't believe whatever. Cremation's a perfectly valid burial. In fact, I prefer cremation to burials. Just saying. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send their remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such practice to Donna? I believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for our brave to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is part of everyday life for us, Dennis. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Rhino still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they spread disease. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Renwell, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Rhino has done to us. They are. They really are. Tell me, Alvin, do you know why none of us have last names like them? I'll tell you why. It's because we're outnumbered. We outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us, and so on top of that, you have a goal to try to make us live like you too. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? Hey, that's enough. No more. Well, I guess could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We are all aware that all the suffering and hatred we each harbor. But if we're going to go to this, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve. To bring an end to this whole system, and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe. That's why I'm here. If any one of you think differently, you can be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
In all, I completely accept blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very deeply sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dolly. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what was best for our son, too. And well, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap?
Huh?
Sure, I don't mind. Maybe you could teach me about Brenna too, then, please? You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Here's the thing. From what I understand, like, there were some things Dolly was saying that were insensitive. Accidentally insensitive, genuinely, like the shock he expressed at the lack of culture. Like, I get how that legitimately was disrespectful. But, oh, you don't seem to have culture to honor your loved ones anymore. We have these rights. Perhaps this could be a way. He was offering a suggestion, but based on something he knew. And it's not like Danans are... I don't think it's like Danans are dying daily from grievous overwork and abuse. So, I think Renwell was being too extreme. I think that's kind of the problem. No, Liam says something that's slightly... Well... No, the Liam says something that's even slightly... not respectful, not okay. Renwell is determined to destroy the Halim for this transgression. It's honestly a very unfair way to someone who's she knows better is trying to stumble his way through. That's just how I feel about it. I actually feel a lot more on Dolim's side of these things whenever argument kicks up than not. Even though, emotionally speaking, I'm entirely on Renwell's side because I understand exactly where she's coming from. And just to be clear, I entirely understand why she's snapping at him. It's not like, oh, you're immature. No, she lost a lot. There was a lot of abuse. And I'm going on tirade. Sorry. Going back to the game. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Danon way. Yes. What is the Danon way? So thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now. Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud. Feels like
speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Also, he made a point while he got...
You knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Missions aren't necessarily bad. I'll get to your remark after the scene's over.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind.
Teen spirits.
My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean.
It's easier to brush something aside until it personally affects you.
People who were born into slavery.
Even something extreme like
never
this.
Even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. But hearing
They
you
are.
say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
But yeah. It was meant from a good place. It wasn't like he was calling them uncultured in my eyes. He was shocked the dead weren't honored, stuff where different owners rule. Yeah, exactly. And even as Renwell was putting it, it kind of came off that it's not that honoring the dead isn't something she wouldn't want to do, but something that she felt couldn't be done, and it was burned in so hard. Though on that note, something I wanted to say from that last cutscene. If people could sympathize effectively with the things that don't personally affect them, then a lot of human rights violations that have been throughout humanity's whole history would be things that we'd have just completely axed out immediately. Like, there'd be no reason to not. Alright, let's sell some loot. Alright, Okay, why would you want to take them off duty? Okay, let's take the cat off for a second. Oh, it's not about not putting them on duty. It's about how you want to balance them. And there might be certain things you could get by causing the failure. Maybe not, but it's possible.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
There's a lot of tension and anger bubbling under, and just waiting for people to get their senses back.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. Start looking.
Oh shit. I didn't realize it was still dialogue.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
Oh, that's a laser cannon shot. Oh no, they sent something down. Is that going to be harvesting material from the world? It feels like the stuff that makes... Yeah. It's giving energy flow to the floaty thingy.
What's
I'm gonna
happening to
guess.
Rena and Lenegis?
Yeah, let me guess.
It
I was
looks
not
like
looking towards the
Lenegis
screen
is
when I said that.
Transforming?
I swear.
Into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
The crown contest was known as a farce.
If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you
The
don't know her?
Rena, like the Maiden and Sovereign
She
stuff.
was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Vholran may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color, going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so
Yeah,
take a minute.
a lot did happen.
For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Could be that we have to hit the other realms.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
Yeah, there was going to be buffs along the
Too
way.
calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Infamous space laser. Oh no. Don't discredit MTG. So I'm pausing even though it does matter. But first of all, we got only 9 minutes left on this phase, give or take. Second of all, it's like the Sovereign Maiden thing from Alpin's history kind of wrecked the whole crown contest thing anyways. Like, that's what I got from it, that the whole thing was a sham, Kevin. Like, they were trying to achieve something with the Sovereign Maiden shit. They couldn't make it work out. So, no more abductions. Instead, invasion. And then they invade everyone. Wait, was the invasion after or before Alphen got abducted? So, anyways. So it's like, there's that. So apparently there's something about the whole thing, though, that prevents you from noticing if you're a Renin. When that thing dropped out of line against the sound, oh my, thought the mountains were collapsing. You're not good. You're trying to find a way out to other realms? Can't say I ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunker down in Vholran. I can wave my boat too dangerous. Trying to get to other realms without a sturdy boat, there isn't much you can. Wait, I take that back. Remember one of elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently, back in the day, there used to be ways to get through Vholran Mountains, but not anymore. Not anymore. What could happen then? What could it have been? Oh, that could
Where are
actually be
these
an
fallen
avalanche or
mountains
something.
Exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Yeah, here.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Vholran's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
I wonder if it's okay that I quick jump so directly.
Lay down your arms and no one has to get hurt.
Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
I can't get my attack stop.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
Rip. That's okay. I could be dead here. I'll just be dead. I have multiple mechanisms for your destruction. Just for your destruction. That wasn't one of them.
Hold on to your arms. Here I come. Confiscated.
Oh. Alright, this could get a solid hit on. Only caught 2 of them. And that'll take down 1 of them. Last one, in fact.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Things are not okay. Things are not okay with the Xion. Xion. Shinini. Shinini. Shinananan. Shinjig.
I don't
Shimmy,
know when
shimmy.
it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, Better to have too much armor than too little.
Oh no,
You can
everyone
trust me
packs
on
that's
that
one thing, and
But
they
what
all.
about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around?
Oh no.
If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories. You really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Shion tries to say something nice. It's like, no, I will not take this compliment. Alright, so with that heal, we are going to take our break. I'll go ahead and set a 5-minute timer to sort us out. And come on. And I'll see you soon. Alright. So, I'm back is the good news. But the bad news is that I was kind of sorting some things out in the background and didn't quite catch up on my meal, so what I'm going to do, thank you.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I'll have to get back after this skit.
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Yeah. It's kind of ironic that Renwell is the one who often speaks up about it. Because even though you could say that Alphen has lost so much memory for a long time that it doesn't hit him as hard. Well, he got hit hard enough to want to do an uprising. But Law is surprisingly adjusted to the things that Renwell has also seen. Then again, Law has a lot of crazy involvement with it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I didn't quite get to finish my food, so what I'm doing is leaving it on auto. And all I'm going to do is be running through and hoping that the plot can carry me through the silence.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So, sorry about that.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Vholran's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Vholran, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Are those arms even natural?
Take this!
Hear my call!
That did it! Prepare to be sealed, though. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more duel.
Coming
your pain.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
It's not about doubt, it's about connections. She's involved in this whole situation. I'm going to feel better with manual. I know I'll fight better with semi-auto, but manual is just always where I've been comfortable in these games.
I'll do my best. Where are you going?
You're mine!
Your wings won't save you from me.
This is a art.
Go for it. Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid it? Anything in the fireball.
It's over!
Now we're never...
Nope. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
Double demon fang! You're mine!
Get behind me and handle this.
Oh, I called that too early.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Take that! With black and blade! Here I come! Vacuum blade!
Freeze Lancer.
Execution!
Wow! Look what I just found.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Vholran really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Possibly, but I'm thinking what happened is that they saw Vholran. Was it Vholran? They saw the guy leave this way, and I'm just wondering if I remember that name right. Yeah. I think Vholran left this way, and then they decided to follow him because of him. And either they were limited by what their territory was, or they were told to stay put, or as said that it's effect of spot to wait and prepare.
We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Double demon fang!
All yours, Kisara.
A Bliss Blade is so cool. so cool.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
And some crystals to
Bad
free.
feeling about this.
I get 2, maybe 3 if I'm lucky.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
I would if you could stop them. Oh. Sucks for it, counter magic to be on such a leash. I like that the boost system gives her something to do, but
What are friends for if we can't depend on them?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
boom.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Vholran's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Oh. There were no encounters to keep trapped? Oh, you're trapped here with me.
Coming through!
You wanna play?
Okay, I could hit the center member.
Is that
And
art? Now I've seen everything!
gargoyles might block the shot.
Who said anything about letting off?
The enemy wields arts too.
Huh. There's been survivors. I forget if he even learned this regular demon thing.
Fists are crushing it out there.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Okay, first of all, I have to make sure that we're... Okay, it's a one piece. No, I think we're good. Alright. I do want to know if he has regular... Yeah, he does! He does! Ideally, you would just kind of pay attention to what all of your arts do, and then just set them in buttons that would align with your mental cues for button inputs.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Oh, wrong character. Like, people get on us about, especially Nyx gets on us about how we always reconfigure. But here's the thing. A controller held by Cyberthos does not have an A, B, X, or Y button. It doesn't have L1, L2, R1, R2. Doesn't have D-pads and analogs or analog presence. I have dash button, jump button, basic attack, alternate attack, utility key. You get what I'm saying? And every game's going to have the configuration that's built for it. But Cyberthos has a configuration that's built for Cyberthos' hands. And sometimes when you wrestle with games that aren't quite flexible, or games that the configurations standards wouldn't map to. And even though we can adjust, you have to learn to adjust. It's kind of how things are.
I'd do without you.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
But yeah, you following what I'm saying, everyone? That's what I want to get back to you.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
Not for another half hour. What do you think, Drake and Jack? Oh, muscle memory is a bitch. Yeah.
How much do they have to steal?
It really
to be
is.
Satisfied.
What's that thing's purpose anyway?
To extract
Some
energy.
kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
Well, I mean, they had to get the
So
orbs from
Shion's
us before they
stories are
did this
dark
step.
astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No.
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Perhaps some kind of... With eyes the red woman had. Some type of native humanoid species that... that may be in the background orchestrating things, and they may have, as a survival feature, developed a way to shield themselves from attention. But that doesn't explain why the guys just kind of dropped immediately. Maybe it's as long as they don't make sudden movements, otherwise they would be orchestrating things plainly from the front. They seem powerful, so I doubt that they would care to stop. Xian, you can't keep doing this. I need you to have a consistent direction so I know where to aim the camera.
No sooner said than done.
Oh, that's alright, Blitzen.
They took a lifetime to master.
Then I'll have to keep training.
Spoopy ghost!
This could be useful.
They're like ghosts. Oh. Oh, I accidentally backed up. But yeah, we're one to embrace muscle memory. What's your thoughts on the muscle memory subject? I kinda wanna break you. Nothing like overcoming DR with sheer power.
I don't know what I'd do without
The heavens must be smiling.
And then crystals. Muscle mummies are better than muscle memory. Nobody likes the muscle memory. Muscle memory, it betrayed us all. We were working together. And then it stabbed me in the back. I'll never be the same. Whoa, how can I learn to trust anymore? Oh well.
Looks like you came to
It's too fast at dying.
You were practically a blur. Together with your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
There were some adjustments that we've made internally to our mind, and it seems to be helping me perform a little better. I feel like I'm tracking things going on in this game a little better. It's not making lighter the light of day and the darkness of night a difference, but it does feel like there's a noticeable difference in a way. This is with me forgetting to get my glasses between breaks. I am hardcore forget the glasses. Where is... Oh, she just barely nodded up there. Oh, nope, nope. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what was that? So, let me get this straight. Not only does my character dunk himself into the ground instead of going towards the enemy, but he sticks in the ground? Yeah, it's like it normally goes at a forward angle. I don't think it's a matter of having to hold into the button. I'll experiment more, but... That was not, Rising Phoenix.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
It's more of a bombing Phoenix. So... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're back in whatchamacallit. The cold place.
Right, here goes.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you.
Something great.
A chronicle ability to read the room.
Formality your art cannot fix.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Make it rain. Totally. In an instant.
The cross.
No complaints from me.
Battle's going smoothly. Trap. No trap. Get the orange gels up. Looks like I can set favorites. I need some green tea to make sure I have that HP regeneration going. Yeah, just that one weird time I was not holding forward. I made sure with a couple tries. Nope, it's just that.
The enemy wields art too.
You'll soon see about that.
My turn. Devastation. Lunar Rondo.
Oh, that is the weakness when you misread the distance.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
A chesty chest for a chesty chest monster.
I'll do my best.
On your
Pretty easy thing to do, I imagine.
searing gale.
Alright, let's see how much I get out of this.
Being interrupted.
Be careful not to overdo it. None shall escape my judgment.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix
Opted for an intricately crafted weapon as usual.
It is beautiful in both function and form.
You're gonna hate when it gets scratched.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Such a long wind up, but the AoE on this attack is so good.
Come one, come all.
But remain ever vigilant. Prepare to be sealed of freedom. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's call in more duels.
Double demon fang.
Going in.
On Lunar Rondo. Rising Phoenix.
Got it. Got it right out of the air. Oh, I missed my opportunity.
That extra training paid off.
Oh look, a future pair of boobs.
This looks nice and tough.
Some of these descriptions, you would want to see the equipment actually modeled. I know that's a lot to ask, but... Is it where I think it is? Nothing obvious from a distance, but...
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
He has a lot of guilt on this place.
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. And that's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be alright.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
It's really nice to see heartwarming moments with the kids. Like, all the characters here are really great. And usually you see Law going like, "Roar, I'm thinking ahead. I'm just barreling through and everything." But then he stops and actually says thoughtful things. And Renwell has pretty articulated lines written for her. I just like all the good characters here. Alphen's probably the one who's given me the most lines that I'm just outright agreeable with, though.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
I think that'll make him an easy favorite for me. Sorry, just... Obviously, I'm going to enjoy the mage gameplay,
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
But as a character, Alphen's probably my favorite.
Slap me silly. It really is you.
Alphen Ben.
Forgetting someone?
Renwell. Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
We have a city for you to babysit.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just
Until
did
it's
what I
over.
had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt
International
they'll have a
aid.
problem with sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you
If
even
we go to
plan
the
on
Wind
reaching
Realm
it?
again, we could go to that guy's
By
boat.
boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying
Well, I just said
around.
where.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean.
Group shot.
Anything that might work, I say we try it.
Pull the lever,
Thanks
Kronk.
to Bregan, it seems like
Wrong
Ganeth Harrow
lever.
should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way
Oh,
there.
that's true.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
He would. He would.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
We'll see to it the people who get sent out of Ganeth first to look out for the place. So don't worry. You guys stay safe out there, okay? Okay, now we unlocked everything. So, okay. First of all, we have a bit of an errand. Yep, I knew it would be you. I think it would actually show no matter what. It's a moth. Pony up those outfits, old man.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Oh, that is a very nice outfit.
Well,
Oh, sorry, who are you again? The guy who asked you for fashion advice. I did as you suggested to expect out some expensive clothing. How do I look now? Definitely looks high quality, that's for sure. I could see you fitting into... I accidentally clicked through.
not a good look.
It looks tacky. Aww. Do you see anyone walking around town looking like that? Every outfit has its time and place, and now's not the time for that. This is hard, but I won't let this get to me. I'll just have to keep upping my game. That's the spirit. Good luck. Oh, tell me there's a part 2. I want to see more outfits from this guy. Oh, he's just going to generally study up. Hopefully there's a follow-up quest. I want him to see his quest. Wait, is that an actual... Import to NPC? Alright. So, that's Calaglia done. Cyslodia. Menacia. Mazar. Ganeth Harros. Can't seem to leave this place. And the Owl Forest. I want to actually come in from Frozen Valley, just kind of enter casually.
We've reached our destination.
here now.
Alright, so first we have to just keep heading north, okay, or south. And
There's someone in trouble here.
person.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Huh? You?
You're?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could that be... what the hell? Oh, come on! Again? I'm skeptical. Maybe if we use that. You did it! Calm down, dude. Let's hurry.
What?
What language was that? Lawese? I didn't understand a word of it.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. He's like a little bro to me. There's a Zoogle on the loose that he couldn't finish off. Want to help deal with it?
Another? Well, I guess it can't be helped.
That was great. Am I going? Yep. So I'm going back out. Winter Wonderland, some singing. I can't stop all the singing. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. This is not microphone filler. It really is. It's on mic filler.
It's freezing.
I'm not going to go at the dogs,
most fortunate, I see.
but there's a crystal shining, and there's my objective. Well, I lost the tune. That's how I got an encounter. It's canonical. I dropped the beat, therefore they drop a beat onto me. A beating, if you will.
Over so soon?
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Gotta break through.
This one's mine. Hurricane strike.
All right.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
That's gonna be hard to hit.
I'm out of ammo.
Clear for us a path.
I'm all stuck.
Oh, I forgot to get an rest. Looks like we're dealing with a bit of a gargoyle archetype. He's weak against wind. Core break. Alright, any art that's not leading to a flaming edge needs to be a wind attack. Already set Giant Swarm.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns. Glacial spear. Evil. Look out! Lancer.
This should do it. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
All right.
And tonight's meal is on you.
You got great fate to make.
Let's take it out of the sky.
None shall escape my judgment.
Come on. I don't think Kisara can do too much. And it's one enemy who's probably going to focus down. So...
You picked the wrong fight.
Alright, let's see how much this does. Oh, fuck you.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
You're mine. Devastation.
I'm only getting started. Holy
Storm. Devastation. Rising Falcon.
illuminate the dark. Eclipse. Holy land.
An astral art.
That's my cue.
Swordling Alpha. Shut him down. Swordling Alpha.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Oh, don't get back up. Don't get back. Son of a bitch.
Illuminate the dark.
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on out, Vholran.
Now, where are you going?
Lunarondo.
Water. Here.
Not today.
Glacial spear. Pierce down.
Fury. Kisara. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone. Lunarondo.
Oh. I didn't realize I was so high in the air. Core break.
Now's our chance.
Rising Phoenix.
It's over.
Resonate with the earth.
I'm all stuck in here. Mega ray. Don't mind if I do.
Yoink. Got up just as I was doing it. Do I have... I do have a Hurricane Thrust and a Void Flash.
Such unadulterated fury.
Okay, dash on my top button is good.
Look sharp, everyone.
I'll face you.
This one's mine.
Rising Falcon.
Glacial spear. Hold on to your arms. Here I come.
And let's see if I can get this land. Oh, that's a lot of hits.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Orochi Fury.
Ice tornado.
Try this.
Don't mind if I do. It's weakened.
Core break and skill. Well, if those stuns stacked, that would have been so terrible for it. It's screwed.
No further. Great.
It's over. Here, let me help you. First aid.
On your
Tucked
knees.
away. Glacial water. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Smashed. And that's how you do it. Astral Flower.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Alright, I think that's a great note to end on. So, couple minutes early, but hope you enjoyed the session, everybody. And have a great day. And I think you were tired, Drake. Say bye to the next two. Yeah, I'll forward your farewells. It's 5 minutes early. Alright. Bye, Jack. Hi, bye, Drake. And bye, everyone else catching this. I just gotta say, before I